Hello students, Miss Lockhart here. Let's finish our gumball machine today and have our materials ready, which are scissors, glue, and a colorful piece of paper, like construction paper. If you don't have construction paper, that is okay too. You could use a colorful envelope, like this manila envelope. Who knows, you could use anything like a poster board or a gift bag. And I'm going to show you how to use both types of glue and these scissors. Now make sure you have permission from a grown-up at home, if you're at home, to use these things, the scissors and the glue. Now, if you're using the liquid glue, make sure you practice opening and closing the lid and get off any dried glue. If you're using the glue stick, practice twisting the bottom and opening and closing the top. Okay. Now, I hope you watched the video about scissors before you're watching this. Please make sure you do so. Now look how I'm just messing with these scissors. I'm opening and closing them. Let me show you how to use them correctly. Look at my thumb here. Thumb goes into the smaller hole, and your pointer finger and the other big fingers go in the bigger hole. Practice opening and closing your scissors a few times. Make sure you stay seated when you're using scissors. Always sit down when you use scissors. Okay, so practice on your right hand. You can practice on your left hand too. Put your thumb in the little hole and the rest of your fingers in the bigger hole. Okay. So now that my fingers and my hand is comfortable, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the gumball machine out of my sketchbook. And it's okay if this line is a little bit messy, because this line that we're cutting doesn't matter. We're gonna end up cutting around the gumball machine also in just a second, so that little line will be gone. Now here's my background paper. Let's put that there. And start cutting the bottom of your gumball machine where it's a straight line. Now go slow. You don't have to go fast. You can always pause the video if you need. Okay, notice I'm turning the paper and I'm keeping my scissors kind of in the same direction. And I'm chomping them, opening and closing them slowly. And I turn my paper. Notice how I turn my paper when I get to the small corners and angles. So practice turning your paper and leave your scissors pointed away from your body. So you'll slowly open and close those scissors while you just slightly turn your paper so that you can get a nice circular cut. The trick is to rotate your paper and open your scissors just a little bit when you get to those tight spots, like those tight angles. Open your scissors just a little and then turn that paper around until you're in the right position to cut. And it's okay if you make any mistakes because you have glue and you will be able to glue anything back down if you accidentally cut it off. Like if I accidentally cut off the circle here on the top, no problem, because I can just glue it down where it needs to go. Okay, so look at this paper. It's turned all the way upside down and I'm turning it as I go. Here's a little corner, so I need to turn my paper to have the scissors go the right way down the line, the outline of my gumball machine. Okay, everybody. You can pause it if you're not done yet. And then when you're done, lay it down on your background paper, flip it over, and let's get started on some gluing. So I'm going to show you with both types. You only need to use one type. First, I'll show you with the glue sticks. I'm going to open the lid, twist the bottom so that I get lots of glue coming out. And then I'm going to go around the outside of my object that I'm gluing. See how I'm going around the outside here? Yeah. And then we'll fill it in. Go into the middle with your glue stick. And if you have lots of extra pieces of glue, you saw how it kind of gets bunched up. You can just take that off and put it in a trash can nearby. You don't need little blobs of glue, just smooth, clear glue if you're using the glue stick. Now I'm showing you this here school glue, the white liquid washable glue. You're going to do dot, dot, not a lot. You do not need a lot of this glue. If you end up accidentally using too much glue, it'll be very messy. So that's why we like to do dot, dot, not a lot. And then once your gumball machine has glue on the back, you can flip it right side up and place it in the middle of your paper. And then very carefully press down the top of your gumball machine, smoothing it out, making sure that it's nice and flat and stuck on your paper. If you see any spots of your gumball machine that did not get glued properly, you can add more glue to the side until it's nice and glued down. Now I'm going to add a horizon line, which is going to look like a tabletop. So you can do the same thing, do a horizontal line, which just means it goes from the right to the left or the left to the right, but it does not go through the gumball machine. It's actually behind it. So you'll just have one short line on the left and one short line on the right of the gumball machine if you'd like it to sit on a tabletop. And that is it, everybody. You've done it. Good job. If you'd like, you can add a little bit of pattern to the front. But most importantly, don't forget to write your name down because this is no longer in our sketchbook. So it's loose paper. And just so you don't lose it, even if you're at home, go ahead and practice writing your name on the back. Okay, everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you had fun. Don't forget to submit your finished artwork to me so that I can see your hard work. Thanks, everybody. Bye now.